Hey guys, still here. Welcome back to the Scandinavian War. It's episode 10, and I still have a battle group, or rather 4 battle groups on the retreat in Lofsdalen up here. Now, I tested something off camera, and it worked rather well. Watch this. I still have these airborne groups, the 2nd Airborne Infantry, the Airborne Supply Company, and the 1st Airborne Infantry Regiment. I'm going to tell those to go to Bergen, because as you guys have pointed out, they can still maneuver after they have landed. They have the maneuverability to do so. So we're going to touch all of these battle groups down. And initially I thought, okay, I don't really have the firepower to take on all of this, because we're dealing with 214 units of infantry here, and another 30 there from the aviation company. So I don't really see how I can win this if I go head to head with them. It turns out I don't have to. You just send in several battle groups and stuff starts to blow up. There you go. Now I go to Lofsdalen. Now I only have these 2 battle groups to contend with, which still massively outfirepower me. They really have too many units here for me to safely engage. Especially all the infantry here and the BTRDs. I don't really have something that can deal with that. You could argue that yes, I have Sheridans, I have AGS. The problem with these vehicles though is that they run out of ammo pretty quickly, and I do not have a single resupply vehicle. So I'm not actually going to fight this battle, I'm going to retreat. I will lose 2 morale on all those battle groups, but that's fine. Because I just traded a little bit of morale and not a single unit loss for 4 heavily armored battle groups. So that should take a bit of pressure off of Bergen. Now I don't believe that there's too many other things that I need to do at the moment. I can switch these guys to R&R. I'm still in a bit of a pinch here with this group. This is still something I don't quite know how to tackle. Let's see if we can smash this battle group. There we go. That's another one down. I'm gonna have to wait for a couple of reinforcements, or hope that these guys move away, send the Ark Royal south, use the resupply point, and get that battle group up to full strength, because at the moment I'm not very optimistic about my chances in a naval conflict here. And I think I don't have any other battle groups at the moment. And we're still only on turn 3, so there's a pretty good chance that we're going to be seeing new reinforcements at turn 4. Let's have a look. Well, the planes are evacing. Uppsala is being attacked again. Oh, interesting. Okay, this one first. Hang on. They have no command zone? No resupply point? Nothing? Okay, so they started with 4,000 points. That's quite a lot of stuff, if they know how to bring all of that in. I have no cohesion left. These battle groups are damn near exhausted. 65 units of infantry, BMPs, BTR 90s, support units, still a couple of tanks, recon, BMPTs, a couple of planes, but then again they never used those, and a bunch of navals. Okay. Plan. Hold Naval Sector Charlie Daejeon, reroute the CV from Frokstad to Chonchon and hold Ongjin. And from these sectors, keep the enemy at bay, neutralize all command vehicles, make these battle groups run. That's the plan. And considering it's the AI's part of the turn, I cannot actually send in additional aircraft. So I'm going to have to make do without planes, as it looks like. Oh, actually, never mind. We still had a couple of planes in the arena here. Okay, CV up. This one is usually an infantry CV. You're going to sit over there and immediately drive off. You're going to sit all the way in the back there. Oh, we have another infantry CV. I want to have my naval units over here, because there's a fairly good chance that they come either down this road, or they're going to hit here. This part's going to be tackled by the infantry. I hope I can squeeze a fob in here somewhere. The other part's going to be tackled by my ships, so the Donghae. Let's go with a veteran Donghae and an STRB. And we're going to need the other points here. Volkskamjäger are probably my best bet. 1000 meter range. Couple there, here. I'm not exactly sure if they still have AA or helos on them, so I'm going to have to be pretty careful here. The rest of my forces are going to have to be deployed after I get the points to deploy them. Which is far from ideal, but it's the only way that I see this working out. Okay, we have 12 points per tick. Good thing I deployed those AA units. Here they come. Okay, 29s, and here come the BTR 90s. Fold the CV9030s back. Actually, are you guys winning this? They are. Sort of. Well, not enough, actually. Alright, you're good enough. Deploy a couple of infantry units around them. Make sure we can hold them off. And there's quite a few forces coming down this way, but if they don't have a CV, then they don't really have any way of capturing anything. At least not yet. Looks like it's going to get a bit hectic here. There's the CV. What can we send? An AJ-37 Viggen I think is my best option, despite all the AA over there. I'm going to have to hit the CV before he makes his escape. Because I think that this is the majority of their forces at the moment. Come on, get him, get him, get him, got him. Good work. Okay, now to see where the rest of their forces are heading. A couple of BTR 90s heading off to the side. I think it's time to cycle these Volkskamjäger. There you go. You know, we're going to let these guys come in a little closer. Because at the moment, I'm getting overwhelmed, and that's simply because I don't have the range on them. Give me a cluster bomber here. Dangerous as might be. Fall back, gentlemen. There's not a lot of falling back. That's the Viggen that I lost. I expected that much, but I just need to keep them at bay a little longer. Storm Engineers then. Which again is not really an ideal solution, but anything goes. 60 points. I don't want my AA infantry to engage here. Targets all over the place. Holy crap, they're getting stunned. These guys better arrive soon. Real soon. Shit, lost another Volkskammer. I think it's BTR 90s that are doing me in right now. Let's keep the Donghae there. Send the STRB 90 over. 2 Volkskamjäger left in this group. That's not a whole lot. It's the wrong choice. I shouldn't have called in the plane. Drop off. What? Oh, they parked their own CV in here. I think. What? Yeah, my CV is still there. So they're adding their own CV somehow. Looks like the FOB is not going to survive this match. Splash 1 BTR 90 with the infantry in sight. Excellent work. Missile out. Target dead. Where is their CV? There's not a lot of places it can be. Let's go with Sea Harrier. See if we can find some of that AA. Oh, it's gonna come in from the other side, is it? Yeah, it's coming in from the east. There's one Osa. There's another Osa. Ah, fuck, until that CV is dead, I cannot call in additional units. Good work. One more. Oh, actually, that's infantry. Hello. That looks like a BTR 152. Ah, you're here. Perfect timing. So where are they hiding their CV? Let's see. Our Skyas are getting suppressed, sort of. The Storm Engineers have the range and the weapon to deal with them. And so far they don't seem interested in taking down the transports, they're just engaging the Storm Engineers with their machine guns. Works for me. Oh, fuck. That's a whole different issue. Come on. You only have 4 Eric's missiles left. Get him. If this keeps up, I'm gonna lose that sector. What do I have? Do I have any naval units? Yes. Are they gonna be useful? Oh, you got him! You hit the last missile, pretty much. Well, so far it's not pretty, but we're holding. What's that? More infantry. Okay. These guys. I'm gonna have to send you north, because you're pretty much the closest operatives I have. Give me another Sea Harrier. We're gonna go another seed run. Oh, we got this, the zone back. Not a moment too soon. Go. Any further AA? There they go. Come on, intercept him. That's 1 kill. And that's not a kill. But these Osas have nowhere to go, and a tank is being spawned in on that position. I have my suspicions about exactly what that is. Yes, that's a command vehicle. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so now they only have Delta left. And they're shifting it around. That's the last AA. Oh, did they retreat? They retreated, and they've all been destroyed. Not a moment too soon. Next, Uppsala. What do we have? They have 54,000 points of units. I only have 19,000. They have 227 units of infantry, 82 units of support, 26 tanks, recon, bunch of vehicles, bunch of helos, and a whole lot of planes. Look at that. This is pretty much half, if not more, than half of the Red 4 airplane division. These are a bunch of selection units that you would love to have in your air deck, just as a general toolkit. Now, I think their most valuable units are in their support. 11 Danas. It's a little under 1,000 points. Is the value really in the infantry? This battle group took severe losses lately, though. I'm gonna have to hold out till reinforcements arrive. Do I have tanks left? Yeah, 13 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna hold here. I'll probably take some more losses, but as one of you guys pointed out in the comments down, I think at episode 9, I have a very powerful combination. of automatics. And automatics against infantry are just, well, not quite a cakewalk, but they're very good against them. This seemed to work quite well last time, Panzerjäger over there. I also want some of the guys over here, but this is a longer distance, which means it's harder for the infantry to survive until the enemy is actually at their doorstep. We still have these. I have that LAT, which I think is an anti-tank gun. Not even sure what that is. Still a couple of these left. Rasmussen took a big hit. These are napalm guys. I think the FKP are going to have to make a stand here. You put those down. There. We do have some air power, but it's only short-range air-to-air Harriers. Now, as for the tanks over here, if they do come in with Twardies, I am pretty fucked. So I think the only option that I have is to rely on my helicopters on this side for defense. And pretty much try to hold on as long as possible, dealing as much damage to this battle group as possible. And hoping that they eventually get the message. Do I have a very cheap recon unit? Yeah, just this one. Okay. Turtle up and hold on. Speed this up. I hope I'm going to survive this. I think the biggest threat at the moment is an infantry swarm. That's probably the only the only real play that they have. I'm going to call in a couple of Tilak 71s to provide close range fire support. I would like to get 4 of them. There we go. Close to the fob. Contact spotted. Transport OT-64C. Pretty high veterancy. So there's a good chance that they're also packing high-end infantry. The issue is usually that you don't know if they are actually packing infantry. Sometimes they just send the transports down first and then later on come in with the infantry. So they're just sending empty transports my way. Alright, those are hotkeyed. I'm going to keep a couple of these in reserve so that if the infantry is going to come down that hill, we have more firepower over here. And the fob should keep everything resupplied nicely. I still have a couple of Stugs here. Still have a couple of Fennecs. I know that this side does really not have a lot of recon. Mostly intentional. Those are too expensive to call in together. Contacts. Here they come. Hold fire, do not give your position away. See, these transports seem to be empty. Shit. That's a waste of a couple good missiles. Contacts left. Tanks, high end. It's gonna be good. Well, you guys survived, but only just. Yep. Twardies and T-71s. Or T-71s, T-72s. What the hell is a T-71 anyway? Smoke it up. Give the infantry a bit more time to actually do their damage, as the Fennecs are hitting stuff from the side and immediately wrecking all these tanks. Hold on, is the CV under threat? Looked like that for a minute. That's another kill. That was pretty much the surviving force of their tanks. I think. Oh, automatic under attack. More units, more tanks. Get airborne. Oh, damn it. Here comes the fire. Weapons up. That's the other T-72s and a Twardy. Come on, boys. Get in there. Losing a couple of mortars here because I was already firing those before they actually made it to the comfort of their tree line. Hold. Land. Now we're going to see a lot of units. Time to bring in some more automatics. If I can afford it. No, I'm out of automatics. Unfortunately. Ah, here they come. Short range T-72S. Take off, weapons up. That's 125 points. Anything goes. 15 points. Lost another one of 5. And provide some additional fire support here. These are the 71s. Jesus, 71s took a big hit. Visatkari, very short range. Need this automatic to be healed up. You're close to your fob, so you should be fine as soon as you calm down. See, that's problematic. What's this? Is that a helo? That's a helo. Recon helo, unarmed. Come on, boys. T-72, flank shot. But line of sight's getting limited. Hit, kill. 125 points. 45 points. They still have 1500 points left. I took some losses. But so far I can't really complain considering the amount of damage that these guys have been taking. You resupplied? Well, ish. FKP are taking a battering, 70% of points. Still a transport out there. Got him. We need to supply these guys somehow. Because at current they don't have any anti-tank capability left. Yeah, we're just going guns in at the moment. I don't think that's going to work out too well. Come on, buddy. These FKP have simply taken too much damage. They are, however, whittling down that transport. You got him. Okay, get out of here. Cease fire, relocate, join up with the other mortars. So far, losses are about 300. Their losses are way higher. Incoming artillery fire. I lost the infantry unit there, but otherwise fine. Hold on. Just kill the reconnaissance helicopter with something else. Maybe many other things are coming down this way. Get out. Still need 1,000 points. Okay, the FKP have survived and are healing up. Their transports are a different issue. Which means that I'll probably lose the infantry as well. Unfortunate. Bunch of transports, don't worry, I have the charioteers. Do I have fire support vehicles? Well, something that resembles it. What are you? Trouble is what? Up you go. Oh fuck, here comes the reinforcements. What is that? That's either a T-72S or a Twardy. Either is bad news. You unfortunately are completely out of ammo. Just like your buddies. Okay, calling in units here at the moment is no good. I'm going to have to make do with what I have. Hold. Do I have a recon bird I can call in? Maybe. I just need a little bit more information on what's going on here. Fuck, Twardy. No more Twardy. Fall back. Even the transports are getting involved now. My 24D is quite valuable. 55. I really need the infantry to survive, but I don't really see how. Maybe I can lay a smoke wall and try to walk them out. It's a bit of a gamble, but I would really like these Panzerjäger to survive. Oh, not a moment too soon. Oh, that's their smoke. They're throwing in smoke too? That's interesting. Oh, hello, boy. Ah, you have to be kidding. Lost line of sight, last possible second. Automatic. Well, he got a shot off. That's about all we can say about that. This is not going well. I don't need that many more kills. But I do need a few, just 490 points. See, that's speeding things up nicely. You're a what? You're a Ural something. 334 points. Fall back on the helicopters. Do so now. Still have one good Fennec. 2 missiles on him. Panzerjäger sorta survived. I have to pull my CV back to further safety. 304 points. Are you trying to fire it? Ah, the Mi-24 Delta. Okay. You should take out that transport in a couple shots. Another one. That was another helicopter landed. Starting to run out of Phoenix. Come on, 174 points. Otto is getting stunned. We don't need much, but this is not helping. There's another Twardy. Oh, come on. 84 points. Fob's going down. Visit Kari. We have him. Total victory, but only just. Losses on my team, 1100 points. Does this mean they're on the run? Oh, sunshine, you really shouldn't have run. Okay, we're waiting for the Canadians and the Anzacs. The fact that the first European and Japanese reinforcements have arrived, this is not actually viable anymore, because the mod has changed a lot of these units. At any rate, we gained 50 political points, and I'm going to completely wreck up all these forces which are on the run. I don't even need to use the airborne regiments for that, although I can if I want to. So here's the thing, if I want to resupply these battle groups, I'm going to have to send them all the way back to Malmo, which is a long way. Alternatively, they could go here. Yeah, they could go here. This is an airport, and from here I can refit them. Okay, so we're going to hit that battle group. Let's see, refit these units first as they need refitting. Yeah, just send in the first airborne. Wait, what? Yeah, you're not going to tell me that we cannot make it there. Send the first attack helicopter squadron. Goodbye. There you go. Okay, what they're coming in with next is an anti-tank company. So that means that the units that I have here can get a temporary breather. And go all the way left or west for resupplies and refitting. Okay, we held the line. Who else do I not have refitted yet? Let's go for R&R. This is the 3rd Armor Battalion, consisting of 24 Leopards, a couple of reconnaissance units and some automatics. Could you take Lofsdalen back? Because I'm not really seeing a lot of ATGM units on this team. It's just a whole lot of tank, or a whole lot of infantry. So you guys, if I were to escort you with a fob of some kind, might be able to do it. The 2nd Mixed Support Company, the 3rd Armor Battalion, and I still have a lot of aerial options. They don't really have a lot of AA. They have Iglas. Yeah, they don't have a lot of options. Okay, it's my time to hit back right about now. Where are my Avias? Here they are. Off you go. Now it looks like this area has also survived. So we're going to refit. I think these guys ran out of morale, which is probably why they're not looking for another fight. That's why they probably got destroyed. Air Defense Company, start heading north. Special Forces Company, north. 21st Special Force Company, refit. These guys, does this also raise morale? No morale. I want to embark them. The airborne regiments. Just to allow me to get a bit more flexibility and get the drop on battle groups eventually. This is the last one. Embark. Okay, we have these 3 ginormous planes. They can't move at the moment, but then again they don't need to. I don't even need to be here. Refit over here. Okay, what do we have here? These are the Super Itandars. They still have Naval Sector Hotel neutralized or captured. Can I bring in any additional stuff? The 6th Fleet Task Force. Beiku, Paris, Pegasi, Hatsuyuki. Unfortunately, they're coming in from the left. Okay. I can also call in Nimitz. Yeah, we're going to have to do a massive show of force here on the left. We're going to start tackling these naval groups here, one by one. Okay, Nimitz and 6th Fleet. The Nimitz has a couple of Paris and a whole lot of Pegasi. Congo, Beiku. What sort of air force do you have? Super Hornets, Tram Intruders. This is going to be good. Unfortunately, I cannot call them in because I don't have the points for it. Strike Squadron, Skyhawks, Corsairs, Intruders. Prowlers, that's not really a fighter company or fighter squadron, but sure. Hornets. The other ones have Harriers with Mavericks. Further Harriers and a whole lot of Kiowas. Interesting. Land forces. The Apache group. 4 longbows, 4 Super Stallion resupply units. Daps and Apaches, I like that group. Cobras. 6 Cobras, 4 Super Cobras, 4 Seahawks and 6 Sea Cobras. One issue, no command units between any of these. Fortunately the Marines do have them. FOBs, command units, Marine 90s, Navy SEALs. Yeah, we have plenty here. US Marine Armored Group, Abrams, more Abrams, and Support Group. SEALs, Chaparrals, Infantry. Yeah, we're going to need quite a few more points to do that with. Let's first focus on Lofsdalen. Because what I have here are the Mixed Company, the Armored Battalion and the Attack Squadron. A little bit of cohesion, no real points from Dijon itself. Command vehicles are plenty. It's, as far as I'm concerned, going to be open warfare. Which means I want them to come to me. And I'm going to shoot these transports one by one. The only problem that I could encounter are the MiG-29s. But I don't really expect those to put up too much of a fight. I do have a little bit of AA here. The Ito 90s. Ito 96 for long range anti-plane. And the automatics. Let's go with a FOB or 2 and then deploy the tanks. And of course, in case you deal with a lot of infantry, you got the Avia 28s. Okay, let's do it. Now, if they have that many infantry units, it's only a matter of time before they get here. So I'm going to deploy a Centurion command tank, just to keep things a little safer. They could spawn in masses over there, or here. That's pretty much where I expect them. I'm going to go with tanks first, just to keep them at range. These are the better ones, the 2275s. These are 2100 meters. Probably going to use both. As for support units or recon units, let's go for a DK. I want to have an Ito 96. I want to have a reconnaissance bird if we have it. And I'm going to deploy 2 Avias. A veteran and a hardened. Go. There you are. Bomber 1, Bomber 2. Let's see how many of these guys we can wreck instantly. This is why I called in my Avias, because generally the AI always deploys everything in one spot. Yeah, that was pretty valuable. Second blast. 60 and 55. Good start. We also have the rocket pod planes. I might as well send out one of those to deal with that Grad while we can see it. Here come the BTR 80s. With infantry killed inside by the looks of it. Oh, no you're not. Yeah, he was thinking about it. He was taking aim as my tanks were getting spotted by the robots, I think, by these transports here. The Avias are starting to cycle. Folks fire on the robots. They have ATGMs, the other ones do not. We're going to have constant salvos with the MiG-21F, mostly against the infantry. They're going to take more time to kill. What's that? Why are we having 4 Urals off to the flank? Okay, curious. They have 2 capture zones, Hammerstrand and Alesund. I don't think I even need to hit them with an Avia here. Some of these tanks are not quite getting resupplied. This should serve as a go-between for these tanks. Okay, Jet Ranger, let's see what we can find. Didn't lock on. I think he lost line of sight for a second there. And that caused them to miss. Oh! Ah, those must be those 4 guns that we have looking at us. Couple more transports coming in from the left. I have my bombers on standby, but I'm not going to use them just yet. They're ideal against troop concentrations, and this doesn't quite qualify yet. Yep, serving as a go-between. In case you don't know the go-between way, you park a transport close to the fob, and the transport is going to take from the fob, and the transport gives to the tanks. That's what I'm doing here. Let's go hunting. I'm going to take the fight to the enemy, if only a little bit. And it looks like we have a good target here for an Avia. Come on, drop it there. By the time that your bomb gets there, there should be a lot of vehicles underneath it. Oh, this is going to be good. Goodbye. They survived? That's impressive. I hadn't really expected them to survive that blast. Next Avia drops. So far I haven't lost a single unit, and they lost 1,000 points already. Yep, that made an impact. Okay, so far so good. Hold on, am I hearing Artie? Oh yeah. Good shot. Looks like we might have infantry close. Maybe he's getting stunned by AA. Not a chance. Oh! Okay, so there's a bit more AA over there than I'd given them credit for. It's a BTR robot killed. Another one. Let's get the 41 over here. It's good to be on the offensive for once, instead of just holding down and hoping that I'm going to hold on like the previous battle. Ah, I think this is the problem right here. Go. Ah, and you must be the spotter. These guys are really accurate. They're not even elite yet. 65% or 50 when stabilized. I think these are the ones that are the culprits for neutralizing my units. My planes, mostly. See, Gornos can be a threat. Two survivors. Keep these tanks mobile or we're gonna get rained on. Good work. Gonna fall back a bit. Drop a bomb here. Oh, one of them took a big hit. Avia, these are yours. Need you guys to hold. You're gonna fall back all the way to the fob. That missile came rather close. No. Holy shit. Looks like they just got warmed up. Keep falling back. Avia. Cut him in half. Good man. Those are the kind of devastation or devastating strikes that I'm looking for. They have lost almost 1800 points and counting. A couple more Leos over here. Separate, actually. Okay, now it's time to hit back. Oh, you guys could use a bit of a resupply. Alright, you're up. Still something out there. Yeah, VDV. I want these guys gone. Concourse. Yep. But they're not inside a building, so they're dead. Alright, that weakened leopard survived and is being healed up properly. Good. You guys come in from the side. Conqueror's targeted. That was pretty close. Unfortunately, leopards don't really have the armor to take a hit from a concourse. Now I'm also bringing in the Leopard 1A3 instead of the 1A5s because they're cheaper, but their gun performance against infantry and vehicles is pretty similar. Still want those guys out. 2400 meter range. You, and you. Move up. I hope that they still don't bring in anything to the north, because I only have 141 DK to guard / outlook there. Okay, be tier 80s, robots. Should save me some ammo. Oh snap. Good hit. Is that cluster? No, that's HE. But a lot of it. What are they trying to hit? I think it's my leopards, but so far they're not really successful at doing that. $1,600 points left. 10 minutes. We should do that. 1,500 points. I don't want to get too close to this town if I don't have to. Gotta say, I really like pushing with the leopards like this. Let's move out the DK a little. And see if I can capture this position here. Because if I can, it gives me another +4 income. Which would be really welcome. Leopards are all perfectly fine. They do, however, need a bit of resupply. Some of them, anyway. Fall back. Fall back. You still have... Oh, fuck. That should take care of the VDV. Oh, they killed the 1A3. Did you get him? Oh, you're about to. Goodbye. Looks like we didn't quite get him. Yet. There's plenty more bombs where those came from. CV moving to position. You took a bad hit. Let's get you cycled. That was valuable. Probably the infantry. Okay, you guys are well enough. Move up to Wildkat. I still want these dead. But I'm not sure what's going to happen if I fly over an Avia-28. So I think my best bet is still to hit them with the tanks. Range, 3,600 meters. I could go for an arty unit, but they're pretty expensive. Ah, we got the sector. Good. That should make it a little easier to bring in additional units. What do we bring, though? How about we bring in a Tilak 91 anyway? Purpose being that if they do fire their artillery again, like they're doing right about now, here, didn't fire again. If they're gonna do that again, you got there. I can hit them with the Tilak. Counter battery fire. Show me. Come on. You know you want a lot more mortar shells at me. It's not the first nor the last time that you're going to do that. Ha! Origin? There. Bit of HE splash damage, but otherwise very, very little actual damage to the tank. 814 points left. Tilak shells going back onto the... well, hitting in the near vicinity of the target. That's better. Let's send over a plane and see if that works. Another high-end HE package onto that town. There might still be more in there. Are you still going to get attacked? Yeah, you are. I still don't quite know from where. I think it was an AA gun of some type. Fuck this. It's just HE damage again, but no fun either way. Fall back. Cycle. Holy. Drop it on that. What do they have down there? As I saw at least from, I think, Vostika. And a whole bunch of logistics, maybe? Wow. Not too shabby. Holy shit, you guys are getting awfully close. Yeah, that was terrible. I shouldn't have lost those tanks. Got way too close to that town. Which is still infested with infantry. Still have 449 points to go. Drop it. That wasn't as much damage as I'd hoped. Where's the fob? Fob's okay. Spetsnaz. BTRs. So far so good. 419 points in 3 minutes. I've done 1000 points in 2 minutes, so this is perfectly possible. Yeah, you guys are a bit shaken, but otherwise fine. Go out there and hit them. And yeah, you're gonna fly awfully close to a couple of Urals. But these things are pretty survivable. Good day. Bad day, maybe. A couple more points, 284 left. Yep, they're sending already my way again. I don't think they actually moved it. Verify. What the hell hurt you? ATGM fire. That's what. Damn it. Fall back. $139 points. Come on, I need one more Avia. Here. Four points. Somebody pull the trigger. And we win. There you go. That's how you deal with these guys. Okay, total victory. They lost a couple of morale points from that. They lost 2 morale. Sorry, we gained 2 morale, they lost 1 morale. Now, the losses that this battle group took... Did we lose an I-296? Really? No, we didn't. So that was a previous loss. We did lose a couple of Leopard 1A5s. HGMs mostly. Conquerors. But otherwise, they lost 80 infantry units. They lost 16 support units, 2 recon, and a bunch of Afghanskis. Yeah, we will not be seeing these guys again. At least for the moment. They're going to come back in soon. We're going to give them the same treatment. Okay. I'd say this was a very successful episode. We have no Russian forces, not counting their planes, on my territory. We have a good number of naval units which are ready to engage whatever I decide to engage. And overall, I feel like we mostly have them contained for the moment. And most important of all, I believe that so far all the battle groups have survived. And all the battle groups are getting resupplied and reinforced. They have not been destroyed. Yes, I've had to sacrifice a bit of territory. Sundsvall, they came into Uppsala, they got Lofsdalen. But I have it all back. And judging by the amount of destroyed Russian battle groups, well, that hit them pretty hard. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Great Scandinavian War. See you then.